I tried TikTok organic dropshipping for an entire year as a 16-year-old, and this isn't just some other YouTube side hustle challenge video. I actually locked in for an entire year on one business model, and I actually locked in. I even stopped going to the gym for 6 months. I dropped all the way down to 120 pounds at 6 feet tall. There was even a point where I was posting 21 dropshipping video ads per day while still having school. And I can tell you right now, after all of that, it was 100% worth it. If you don't already know what dropshipping is, it's basically just a fulfillment method where when a customer buys a product from you, you ship the product directly from a Chinese supplier, aka AliExpress, to the customer without having to touch the product. And then TikTok organic dropshipping is a dropshipping strategy where you find a product, make a website around the product, and then you order the product to your house to film ads to post on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts in hopes that you'll go viral and start making lots of money by people liking your product, going to your website in your bio, and then buying the product. I started my entire dropshipping journey back when I was 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, my dropshipping strategy was actually inspired by a guy named Bia Heza. The OGs are gonna know who this is. I would build up Instagram theme pages and just start posting pictures based off of my niche. My main niche was the travel niche, and then I would grow the page up, find a product that fits with my niche, and then I would advertise that product all over my page, and then people would go buy the product. That actually kind of worked for a little bit, but it eventually stopped, and I was a kid. I wanted to try other business models, so I literally rampaged through and got obsessed with so many other business models, literally every business model you could possibly imagine. And from 2020 to 2023, that's a whole nother story. I'll save that for another day. But in April 2023, I got back into dropshipping, and I actually got back into it with ads. I started back up with ads right away, and I ended up doing it for the next like 3 to 4 months. I actually did pretty well with one of the products. I did 2.5K in sales. But yeah, I stopped running ads in August because I was burning through all my money. But then that's when I got into organic. So I started organic in August with the product that got me 2.5K in sales. And that product was this toy water gun thing. And you guys are about to see why this product ended up being life-changing for me, even though I didn't make any money from it. So I started with organic by posting with this water gun along with these reusable water balloons on the same account. By the way, that's a bad idea. You should never run 2 products on the same account. The way I was coming up with video ideas was I was literally just copying videos from this account called Drencher. The videos actually ended up doing pretty decent for my first couple of videos. I ended up getting a 10K viewed video, which I got my first sale from. I actually got 2 sales from that video. But after 2 weeks of making videos with the water gun, I ended up just dropping that product and moving on to just running the reusable water balloons on the account. By the way, at this time, I only knew of posting on TikTok only for dropshipping. And then I learned about using the other platforms, Instagram and YouTube, right when I dropped the water gun. And then my first YouTube Shorts video posted went to 100K views for the reusable water balloons. And that was my first ever semi-viral dropshipping video. And I ended up getting $250 in sales from it. That was a really cool feeling because I was making those videos with my friend, and it really felt like I was building a business with my friend. But I kept posting for like another week or 2 with the water balloons, and nothing really happened, so I ended up just cutting the product. But now for why the water gun was kind of life-changing, and this was crazy. This was massive for me. Not only was I watching Mikey's videos before he made any money with dropshipping, and then he dropped this video making 60K. Not only that, but this was my product, the one that I did 2.5K in sales with, the one that I filmed for as my first organic product for 2-3 weeks. And then I copied his videos on his Drencher account. That was his account that I was copying videos from. I was studying that account every single day, trying to see why I was going viral. That was his account, and he made 60K from it. Keep in mind, I was following this account since like 2 months ago. I saw it go from like 20K followers to 150K followers. Seeing that video made the success feel so real, so like close to me. Inspiration was coursing through my veins. This made me realize it was actually possible to make money online. This made me realize that if I stick to this, I will succeed. This made me realize that if I stick to this, I will be able to live my dream life, having complete freedom, being able to travel the world and retire my mom that's working 3 jobs, and being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, straight after high school without having to go to college. After seeing Mickey's video, he talked about his mentor Michael Bernstein, and after binge watching all of Michael's videos, I made the biggest decision of my entire life by far. Michael Bernstein's program is a solid amount of money, and at this time I did not have the money for it. My mom, as I said, was working multiple jobs, and she really believed in me like every step of the way of my business journey ever since I was 12 years old. And then she gave me the option to not go on a Costa Rica trip that I was supposed to go on with my friends a year from then and join the program instead. And I genuinely thought long and hard about this decision, especially because it wasn't my money, it was my mom's money, and I was worried that the program wouldn't be worth it. But after thinking long and hard about it, I decided, you know what? Even if the program itself isn't worth it, it's still going to be a true commitment to entrepreneurship and this life path that I'm so happy I'm on. And if I join, I will genuinely give it my all until I make this happen, until I succeed. So I joined, and not only was it a commitment, the program ended up being worth it. And I said this in a previous video, but I'm so grateful to have a mom like I do, and I cannot wait to give her everything she deserves times 10. But here we go. I joined the mentorship, and the next 6, 7, 8 months ended up being the hardest months of my entire life. Actually, before joining the mentorship, I tested this silent basketball product, and then this RC car, and this Dino Nugget pillow. But with the silent basketball, I ended up actually going viral and getting a 2.1 million viewed video, which ended up bringing me 1.5K in sales right before joining the program. So on my first call with my mentor, Jacob, he told me to drop the silent basketball product and focus on products that convert better. When I say the word convert, that just means does more sales per 1 million views. So I cut the basketball and moved on to 2 new products. This sewing machine thing and this shark costume thing. It's supposed to go over your head, but I think this is meant for girls. I then moved on to running this dish gun product, this Christmas advent bracelet calendar thing, and this twerking Santa. While running the Christmas bracelet advent calendar, my mentor said that my videos were really good, but I just didn't go viral. And then for the twerking Santa, I only ran that product for like 2 weeks, but that one was fun. I like making videos for that one. No sales though. But I'm probably gonna run it back up this Christmas. I don't care. Steal my product. I'll make better videos than you. I then moved on to 3 more products. This existential crisis Bob plush. This crocheting ring. There you go. And then this Spider-Man mask with moving eyes. The crochet ring and the Spider-Man mask were both actually really good products. And then for the Bob plush, now looking back at my videos were absolutely trash, but it built up my experience for another sad plush, which you'll see. For the crochet ring, I posted content just pretty much copying all the viral competitors, maybe making like variations here and there, but nothing ended up really gaining any traction. And then for the Spider-Man mask, I paid my friend to come film videos with me at the park. I just literally put the Spider-Man mask on and he was filming me running around the park in the middle of the winter, acting like Spider-Man. We looked like complete idiots, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Again, no viral videos with the Spider-Man mask, but I was building up my experience of filming videos. Well, not only filming videos, but filming videos with tons of different types of products with tons of different types of videos. But all 3 of those products, I didn't get a video over 10K views. I was still running those products though. At this point, it was December 9th, 2023, and I barely got any traction whatsoever with dropshipping so far. Not getting any viral videos, just failing time and time again. So this was the point where I analyzed my journey so far, and I really tried to figure out what I needed to do to succeed. And I just wanted to make this work so bad. So I got a pen and paper out, and then I just started looking back at my entire journey so far and then just thinking. I decided that $2,500 profit by January 31st, 2024 was a reasonable goal for my current situation, and I wrote down everything I needed to do to reach that goal. I wrote down that based on averages, I needed 1 video to hit 2 million views. I wrote down based on averages how many videos I needed to post in order to get a 2 million view video. I analyzed my content and wrote down what I needed to improve about my videos, and then I wrote down that I needed 3 really good products and that I already had 2 really good products, being the Spider-Man mask and the crochet ring, and that in order to get another really good product, I needed to do, based on averages, 12 hours of product research per week for like 1 to 2 weeks. Again, I set this goal and planned everything on December 9th, 2023 to make $2,500 profit by January 31st, 2024, and then I executed on this goal, and then I absolutely smashed this goal by December 30th. Within 21 days. Introducing Garfield. Can you believe that this is the thing that made me achieve my goal? This thing. Who buys this? I personally would never buy this, but I mean, I guess there's a market for anything. But this little guy ended up being my first winning product. After about 2 weeks of posting 2 videos per day with the Garfield product, by just implementing ideas from the pool plushie, I ended up going viral. Overnight, I woke up to a video at 700K views on Instagram, and I didn't have a website up. And I was going to school within the next half hour. I was debating whether or not I should just miss school that day and just make the website, but I ended up just going and finessing my way to using my laptop to make the website in school. I got the website up, and then that day I did a $200 day. The next day I did a $233 day. The next day I did a $450 day on Christmas Eve, and then the next day it was Christmas Day and I did my first $500 day. The sales just kept ramping up every single day for the next week, and I was even 1 sale away from an $1,000 day one day. By the way, also during the same time as going viral with the Garfield, I analyzed some of my crochet ring content, and I figured out it was the video ideas that I needed to improve, so I spent an extra 20 minutes per day just on making video ideas alone, and then that worked out and I started to go viral with the crochet ring as well during the same time as the Garfield. It didn't convert very well, but I got 1 video to 1.8 million views and then another 5 videos to over 100K views each. I did about $500 in sales from that, but I'll take it. Throughout January and February, the sales started to slow down with Garfield, but I ended up hitting a new wave just by implementing new video ideas. And then one day I got the idea to why not just add an entire pizza in the shower with Garfield, and that ended up going viral multiple times, and I did some more couple $100 days with it. Over the span of running Garfield, I ended up doing a little over 10K total sales with it. This is my first actual success with dropshipping, and then after this, I locked in. more than I ever had before. This was when I was legit posting 21 videos per day while still having school. I was running like 9 products at a time, getting like 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night. I just wanted to become rich and, more importantly, free right after high school so bad. I purposely trained myself to feel super stressed and anxious every time I wasn't working, so that I was working every second of the day. It even got to the point where, and I'll admit this was actually kind of crazy, I didn't realize it in the moment because I was so locked in, but I ordered waterproof earbuds for the shower to listen to audiobooks in the shower so that I wasn't wasting the 8 minutes per day while being in the shower. So throughout this stage, I ran probably 20 products in the span of a month, posting 2 videos per day for each. I made a couple $1,000s with a couple different products, including this pocket arcade product. I ran it to Spain, these fidget guns, and these Minecraft blocks. I went viral multiple times with both the pocket arcade and the Minecraft blocks, but not the fidget guns. I would just get like 1 to 2 sales per day from just posting high quality content on YouTube and getting like 10 to 20k views per video. Also, one day I randomly checked my Christmas bracelet advent calendar YouTube account, and there was a video just sitting at 1 million views. This was after Christmas and I didn't have a website up, but if this was by Christmas with my website up, I probably would have done like 1k sales from that video, which made absolutely no sense. Why would people watch that video after Christmas? But this is where the whole story changes. One day a guy named Tiago DM'd me on Instagram just wanting to help me out without asking for anything in return. He just asked me if he could repost my Garfield videos to Spain, and he would put my website link in the bio. Not asking for anything in return. That was it. And I said, sure. And then that's what he did. He posted the videos, and then I answered some of his organic questions when he had them. And then he genuinely did it. He posted my Garfield videos with my website link in his bio for over a month without asking for anything in return. And then in April, I decided that he is the type of person that I want to work with. And I asked him if he wanted to be my creator. He would film videos for me with the products I give him, and then in return, he would get a commission for the sales he generates. And then, by the way, right before this is when I got my first full-time product researcher. So I would basically give Tiago the products, go on calls with him, go over his videos, help him succeed, give him video ideas, whatever it took, just generally helping him succeed with the products. And yeah, this was the first time in organic that I really enjoyed what I was doing. So we started working together, and then you'll see later in this video, it ended up working out pretty well. On a call with my mentor, Jacob, about a month or 2 later, he basically just told me that I should get more creators, and that it's a massive opportunity for me right now because I have the skills, knowledge, and personal brand, and if I combine all 3 of those, I can really scale out. This was the best news ever for me because literally throughout my entire dropshipping journey, all I could think about was starting my school community and making money by teaching people, because teaching people has always been my passion. And throughout all my time dropshipping, it's been what I wanted to do at a large scale once I make everything work. I was hyped. So right away, I posted this Instagram story on my personal Instagram account that some of you guys follow. A solid amount of people answered it, and I ended up taking on 5 new creators from that story. School ended and summer break started for me, and at the perfect time at the end of June, money started coming in. I had creators going viral left and right, multiple at the same time. Things were going amazing. The first product I was doing well was these car lights. My creators started going viral on YouTube with them. That video ended up getting about 1 million views, and after that we did a couple more semi-viral videos, and we ended up getting about 2k total sales from that product. The next product was these Minecraft blocks again. One of my creators, Alex, started out with absolutely trash videos, but we worked on them, and then they actually became really good. He had 7 videos over 100k views, with 2 of them being over 1 million views, and 1 of them being at 2.1 million views. This didn't convert at all. We did about 1.2k total sales from it, and this was just because all the viewers from the videos were from all over the world and only 10% of them were from the United States. But then the next product, I can't reveal the product or the story yet, but we're at $25,000 total revenue for the product so far, and this one's with Tiago. And then the one after that was actually the mind blocks again. My creator Alex one day presented me a strategy that he found from YouTube, and it was like a strategy that no one else was really doing, and I was like, hold up, this could actually work. Let's try it. In the first week and a half, we did 60 million views on the account and over 500,000 new followers. That product ended up doing about $8,500 total for us. The strategy didn't convert. It was just super easy to get views. And I can't go into details about the account because the strategy is a very specific strategy that is still working, and I'm gonna keep it private to only my creators. Okay, so at this point, it's probably like late August, and the best thing happens next. So every once in a while, if my creator is working very hard and we're making money together, I like to have fun with it. So I told one of my creators, Martin, that if he passes my fidget gun subscriber count, I'd send him $100, and then if he beats me to 10k subs, I'd send him another $100. Literally days later, he goes from 5k subs to 100k subs. Literally within like 36 hours. It was something crazy like that. And now he's sitting at like 390k subs. With the videos we're making now, it should convert a lot better, but before the videos we were making, it didn't convert at all. We ended up only doing like 1.1k total sales from that, but it's okay, we'll take it because now we have a massive account and we'll be able to make money from it all throughout Q4. And now this leads me to today. At the moment right now, I'm doing about like 12k total sales per month, so hopefully that number just keeps shooting up. Last September, I said that I will commit to making dropshipping work and I will not stop until I make it work. I even didn't hang out with any friends for 5 months straight. Last May, I filmed a day in the life dropshipping video while being in school, but I didn't even end up posting it because now looking back on it, while filming that video, I was just so fried from getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night. I couldn't even think straight, so it didn't come out well. But after hard work, late night sacrifices, and lots of stress, I finally made it happen, and it was 100% worth it. I would do it all again to be in the position that I am right now. And I'm so excited to announce that I just released my school community to the public. It's called the Vitality. The word vitality is derived from the word vita, meaning life, and the original meaning of this word was your capacity to live, grow, and develop. So I decided that that is the perfect name for my school community because I wanted to build a community of entrepreneurs that are trying to reach the top echelons of life. I've been working on launching this for a while now, and it's finally ready. There's a full TikTok organic dropshipping course in there where I teach everything you need to know in order to succeed with TikTok organic dropshipping. I'll be in there doing weekly group calls with you guys, getting to know you guys, answering your guys' questions, reviewing your guys' videos, and there will be some TikTok organic competitions in there, which I'm super excited for. If you're interested in being my creator, I'll be sending opportunities out in my school community, so that's the place to be right now. Join the Vitality School community. I can't wait to see you guys. It's in the description. Also, I have to give a huge thanks to my mentors, Michael Bernstein and Jacob, along with Bon, Tobias, and Tomas. You guys were all such a big help. To end this video off, there's an amazing quote by Andrew Tate. He said, "There's no such thing as trying. You either do or you don't." And this is 100% true. All of you guys can and will succeed if you put in the necessary work. Peace.